What is Microsoft Teams and why use it? Whether you are studying, managing group projects, or preparing for internships, understanding how to use Teams will help you stay organized, communicate effectively, and collaborate with ease. What is Microsoft Teams? Microsoft Teams is a digital collaboration platform that combines chat, meetings, file sharing, and teamwork, all in one place. It's part of Microsoft 365, which means it works smoothly with tools like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and OneDrive. Think of it as your virtual team room, where you can connect, plan, and get things done, whether you are on campus or working remotely. Why use Microsoft Teams? Let's look at the core benefits. Centralized communication. No more scattered message across email, WhatsApp, and text. Teams lets you message classmates or colleagues, reply in threads, and keep everything organized. Real-time collaboration. You and your team can work on the same Word or PowerPoint file at the same time. No need to send multiple versions back and forth. Meetings and calls. You can schedule video calls, attend live sessions, and even record them for later. It's perfect for online classes, group check-ins, or one-on-one tutoring. Channels and organization. Inside each team, for a class, project, or group, you can set up channels for different topics. This keeps conversations and files grouped logically. File sharing and storage. Upload your documents, assignments, or reference materials directly into the chat or channel. Everything is saved and easy to access later. Common use cases for students. Group project coordination, class discussions and Q&A, file sharing with professors and peers, online meetings or study sessions, keeping track of deadlines and shared tasks. In short, Microsoft Teams helps you work smarter, not harder. Setting up your account and navigating the interface. Welcome back. Now that we have covered what Microsoft Teams is and why it matters, it's time to get hands-on. Before you can start collaborating, you need to know how to set up your account and understand the basic layout of the platform. Signing in to Microsoft Teams. If you're part of an organization like your university, you will likely to be given a Microsoft 365 login. Use that to access Teams through the desktop app or web browser. Go to teams.microsoft.com, like in here. For example, I just want to go to teams.microsoft.com. We click on that. Here you can sign in using your institutional or Microsoft account, or you can download the app as well. We'll just go in here. We'll just go to Teams, teams.microsoft.com. We'll click in here. Here you can download Teams as well, and you can sign in if you have the credentials. Setting up your profile. Once logged in, click your initials or profile picture in the top right corner. Here you can just click on it, your initials, and you can click on this to rename that, or you can set a profile picture as well. So for example, I just want to change this profile picture. We'll click on that, click on upload, and for example, I just want this profile to be my profile picture. We'll click on that, click on save. Now when you just click back on this, the profile picture has been updated. Set your status: available, busy, do not disturb, be right back, appear away, or appear offline. To manage expectations when you are working on studying. Explore notification settings to stay informed without being overwhelmed. Which you just click on these three dots, settings and more, click on that, click on settings. Here you can see there is an option called notifications and activity. We'll click on that. Here you can turn on or off the notifications, play sounds with notifications, and explore this interface as per your requirement and needs. And you can just explore this interface as per your needs and requirement. Navigating the interface. Let's break down the key elements of the Teams interface. Left side menu, like this one. Chat, your one-on-one and group conversations. Meet. Here you can create a meeting link, schedule a meeting, or join with the meeting ID with your colleagues or classmates. Communities, where your channels and group discussions happen. Calendar, like this one. Schedule and join meetings directly. Calls. For example, I just want to have a call with colleagues or classmates. We'll just click in here and you can create a link or start meeting. Files. For example, I just want to share a file with one of my colleagues or classmates or the team we are working with. Here you can access documents shared within chats and teams. Personalizing your experience. Pin important chats or teams for quick access. Rearrange tabs and set preferences in settings. Use the search bar at the top for quick navigation. Chat, mentions, and emojis. Getting comfortable with conversations. Using chat in Microsoft Teams. The chat tab is where private and group messages happen, outside of the public channels. This chat tab, here, all your messages will appear. To start a chat, click on the chat tab in here and new chat. Top icon with a pencil. Type the name or email of the person you want to message. For example, I just want to send an email to David Warner @gmail.com. Then a username will appear and you will click on that. Here you can see this message will be sent to this specific email address we have entered and it will be sent through an email message. So hit enter to open the conversation window and begin typing. Here you can see you can start typing, hey David. So you can just press this icon to send a message. You can format your message. Bold, italic, bullets. For example, I just want to bold this text. We'll just select the text and click on this plus icon. Here's the option called show formatting options. We'll click on that. Then this interface will appear and you can just bold it by pressing this one, make it italic by using I icon, and underline this by using this, and you can apply all these effects if you want to apply on this specific text that you really want it to be. If you want to highlight that, you can use this one. If you want to change the color of a text, then you can use this one, and you can increase the size of that font as well. So this is how you can use formatting in a Microsoft Teams. Share files directly in the chat. You can use this icon to share a file, and you can use this icon if you want to share a media like videos or images. And if I want to send an image or a video, we'll click on that. Click on upload from this device. As I have saved an image on this desktop, we'll click on that, and you can press open to select a file to be shared with the specific email address that you have entered. Add links in the chat. As this is the icon, insert links, and you can just press on that, and if you want a text in here as Google, and the link will be google.com. So it is a valid email address and it just wants us to have a complete email address like this, and you can insert that. Here you can see this text has a link over here. So this is how you can add a link in the Microsoft Teams chat. Group chats work the same way. Just add more participants when starting the conversation. Mentions. Tagging people. When you are in a chat or a team channel and want to get someone's attention, type @ by pressing Shift+2 and start typing their name. If the name is not in this suggestions list, we'll click on that. They will get a notification even if they have not checked the chat. This is useful in fast moving threads where messages might be missed. You can also mention the entire team or a channel, like for example if I have a channel in here and I just want to mention a specific channel name, for example marketing, and @all if you want to get the attention of all the team members that are present in that channel. Emojis, GIFs, and reactions. Professional does not have to mean robotic. Use emojis to add tone or keep things friendly. For example, I just want to mention this person. Hey, David. Hope you are doing well, as we have not heard anything from you in a while. As I just want to make it a little fun or friendly, we'll just add this icon, which is emojis, GIFs, and stickers. We'll click on that, and you can choose any of these. For example, I just want to go with emojis, and to make it a little friendly, we just can use this one, or we can use a little fun one like this one, star eyes, so that other person should not feel offended and also get a notification from the team as well. For example, I just want to add this one and a little fun one like this one. GIFs and stickers are also built in. Just don't overdo them in formal chats. Reactions. Hover over a message and select a thumbs up. For example, I just want to send this one. We'll send that. As this message has been sent to a specific person that we have already entered, you can hover over a message and select any of these reactions. For example, this one, heart, laugh, or surprised as well. For example, I just want to add a like one. Thumbs up help you respond quickly without typing. So here you can see the person can see that you have made a reaction to the specific text. Conversation etiquettes in teams. Be clear and brief. Respect others' time. Don't expect instant replies. Team is not a live chat room. Avoid overtagging. Only use mentions when needed. Use emojis and reactions appropriately for the context. Scheduling and attending meetings in Teams. Scheduling a meeting. You can schedule meetings directly from Teams. No need to switch to Outlook. Here is how. Go to the Calendar tab in Teams. In here, click on New Meeting. Add a title, participants, date, time, and location. Online by default. You can add a title, for example, Microsoft Teams meeting. Enter name, email, or number. You can add as many participants as you want to. For example, I just want to add marsh@gmail.com. Here you can just tap on that. One participant has been added, and you can add ben@gmail.com. You can just click one. So you can add as many participants as you want to join this meeting. You can add a date, time, and from start time to end time. Here's how you can see this is a 30 minutes meeting. If you want to extend that, for example, I just want to extend to 1 hour, we'll click on that from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. and the date will be 12th of April 2025. And you can add a location. For example, I just want to add, as we have location set as mountain time, so I just want to write as USA, United States of America. We'll click on that. So this is how you can add a location. Add a description or agenda if needed. For example, I just want the participants to know that today we are going to discuss the new feature of Microsoft Teams. And this is a description participant will see so that they should know what the meeting is all about. Now hit send. Participant will get an invite. For example, I just click on that. This is the preview the participant will see as Microsoft Teams invited you to Microsoft Teams meeting. Microsoft Teams meeting date, time, and year. From this is the from and this is to. Here is a copy so that you can share it on any platform to join this meeting. We'll close that. Now, joining a meeting. When it's time for your meeting, you can join in several ways. From the calendar tab, click join with an ID and paste that ID that we have already copied. And here is the option to join the meeting. There is no need for meeting passcode as we already have generated. So this is how you can join a meeting at any time. From your email invite or Teams notification. From the chat tab, if it's linked to previous meeting, you can just go in here. And if the meeting was already in progress, then you can just join it from here. Before joining, Teams will give you options to turn on or off your camera and mic. During the meeting, tools you should know. Here are the key tools available during a Teams meeting. Mute or unmute microphone. Always mute when you are not speaking. Turn camera on or off. Optional but helps with engagement. Chat panel. Ask questions or share links without interrupting. Raise hand. Let others know you want to speak. Share screen. Useful when presenting slides or documents. Leave button. Click when you're done with the meeting. Etiquette tip. Arrive on time, stay muted when not speaking, and avoid multitasking. Meeting options. If you are organizing the meeting, explore the meeting options link in the invite. Set who can bypass the lobby. Decide who can present. Control chat and recording permissions. Introduction to communities in Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is not just for office meetings and chats. It's also a platform where communities can thrive. Whether you are part of a student group, a club, or department, Teams gives you a structured way to connect, share, and collaborate beyond typical work chats. What is a community in Microsoft Teams? A community in Microsoft Teams is a space designed for group interaction around shared interests or goals. Unlike a regular team that's often work related, communities are typically more casual, open, and interest driven. Think of it like a virtual club room. It's where people with common interests come together, post updates, ask questions, and even plan events. Communities are available in Teams mobile app and web version, and they are especially useful in education or campus settings. For example, a university might have communities for new student orientation, alumni groups, or even hobby based clubs like photography or coding. Key features of a team's community. Let's explore the tools that make communities unique. Post feed. This is a central place where announcements, questions, and replies appear. It's more like a social media wall than a formal chat thread. Events and calendar. Members can schedule and attend meetings or events specific to that community. File sharing. Communities allow file uploads so members can share presentations, flyers, or documents related to their group. Moderation tools. Admins can manage who posts, who joins, or even remove content or members if needed. Visual identity. Communities often use cover images, unique names, and tags to stand out and feel more inviting. Creating or joining a community. To create a community, you can just go to this community tab in Microsoft Teams, click on create your own, or you can create with a template as well for school, business, or life. But if you want to create according to your needs and requirement, then you can just click on create your own. Here, other templates are available like school, business, sports, professional, life events, arts and culture, gaming, youth organization, neighborhood, and volunteering. You can use any of these and it will give us the cover image according to this template. But if you want to create your own, we'll click on that. Name a community. For example, I just want to name it as here is a description for that specific community, and I just want to write as this community will let the participants learn about Microsoft Teams. And you can make it a public as well. Turning on will make this community appear in search and may show up in recommendations as well. But if you want to make it a private, like for example, a team that you're working with and don't want to share the data with anyone else, so you can just keep this thing off and click on this create, and you can add a avatar as well. For example, I just want to click on that. For example, I just want to use this one. Click on that. Here is avatar, and it could be changed as well, or you can delete that as well. Click on create. When you hover over this here, then here you can see it has a community name. It, it shows that how many members are in there right now. And this is the about or description that we added. And you can add a website or community guidelines as well. So this is the interface of a community that we already have created. And you can change the cover of this picture as well. For example, I just want to click on that. Here are the other templates as well. And you can change the banner like anything that you want it to be. For example, I just want to go with this one, and you can upload an image as well, and you can use any of these from here as well. For example, I just want to go with this one. Click on done. Here you can see this has been changed, and you can change this banner by just clicking on this upload image, and by clicking any of these. For example, I just want to go with this one. Click on open. Here you can see this is a customized banner that we already have added. So you can use any of these options, and you can change this as if you want to go with this options available. We'll click on that. So this is how you can add or change the cover or banner of a community. Once you have created a community, you can add a channel to that specific community. And channels in Microsoft Teams are dedicated spaces within a team designed to organize conversations, content, and tools around specific topics, projects, or departments. You can click on that, add channel. You can add an emoji to that specific channel name. For example, I just want to go with this one. And you can name a channel, for example, updates regarding MS Teams. And owners may add up to 5 channels per community. So you can add 5 channels to that specific community that you already have added, and you can just click on that add. Here you can see this has a specific icon, text, and you can make an announcement, and you can add a post to that specific channel that you already have created in that community. When to use a community and not a team? Use a community when you are creating a group around shared interests, for example, alumni, student government. You want more informal discussion threads rather than structured tasks. You need event hosting and group interaction, but not full scale team collaboration tools. Use a team when you are working on specific projects. You need dedicated channels, tasks, and file management. You want controlled access and structured workflows, sharing files, notes, and working together in real time. You will learn how to streamline group work, reduce email clutter, and collaborate more efficiently inside Microsoft Teams. Sharing files in Teams. When you need to upload a file, presentation, report, spreadsheet, you can add it in two main places. In chats, good for one-on-one or small group sharing. For example, I just want to add, okay, I can just upload a file using this icon, attach files. You can upload from this device or you can attach cloud files as well. In channels, files tab. Keep files organized and accessible to all team members. For example, I just have created this community and I have created a channel. So I can just add a file using this one, and you can add a file from here, and you can click on these files. Here you can upload from this device or you can attach cloud files as well. So these are the two main options that you can use to share a file in Microsoft Teams. Co-editing files in real time. This is where Microsoft Teams really shines. You don't need to email attachments back and forth anymore. Click on the shared file. For example, I just want to share a file from cloud and I just want to add this one, attach. Here is a file has been added to this specific channel that we really wanted it to be in. So we can just click on it and it will be opened in the tab. By using this feature, a team can edit the specific one file at the same time with all the suggestions and with all the mistakes or anything that you want to add or remove, and the team can work on this specific file at the same time. Even 5 or 10 members can open a file and add or remove the data that they want or they want to remove. So this is how you can share a file in Teams and you can co-edit files in real time in Microsoft Teams. You will even see who is typing or selecting what. No more version confusion. Notes and meeting minutes. For quick planning or documentation, use the meeting notes feature during a scheduled call. You can also use OneNote in a channel for ongoing team notes. This keeps all your updates in one place, and your team does not need to chase scattered emails or messages. Version history and permissions. Teams keeps version history so you can restore older version if needed. You can manage who can view or edit files. Use this wisely when dealing with group projects or sensitive data. Best practices for collaborative work. Agree on tools. Will you use Word, Excel, OneNote? Keep it consistent. Assign roles. Who edits what? Communicate edits.
Use comments or mentions to flag things. Keep the channel clean. Avoid clutter by archiving outdated files.
Managing notifications, activity feed, and search. You will learn how to customize your notifications, navigate the activity feed, and use search tools to stay organized and efficient. Understanding notifications. Notifications are helpful until they are not. If Teams is constantly pinging you about every chat, reaction, and update, it's time to take control. Where to find settings? Click on these three dots next to the profile picture. We'll click on that. Here's the option called setting, and you can click on the notifications and activity. This interface lets you control all the notifications as chat message notification, mentions, likes and reactions, and all the notifications that you might receive while using Microsoft Teams. Customize your alerts for mentions. You will usually want these on. Replies to your messages, meeting reminders, likes and reactions. Optional. Using the activity feed. The activity feed, bell icon on the sidebar, this one, you can click on that. It gives you a summary of everything happening across your team. Here is what you can do. See all the mentions, replies, and assignments at a glance. Click on any item to go straight to that message or file. Filter the feed, top right filter icon, this one, to focus on specific activity types like mentions only. This helps you keep track of what's new without digging through multiple channels or chats. The search bar at the top of Teams, this one, is more powerful than you might think. You can use it to find messages. Type a keyword and press enter. Use filters like date, sender, or team. Find files. Type the name or file type, for example .docx for Word file extension, and duplicate it across Teams and OneDrive. Find people. Type a name and view their contact card or start a chat. Pro tip: use Ctrl plus E if you're using Windows or Command plus E if you're using Mac to jump to the search bar instantly. For example, you can press Ctrl plus E and the search bar will be opened and you can search people or files or anything that you want. For example, you can look for people, messages, files, and more. Managing information overload. Notifications can become stressful if you don't filter them. Here is how to stay sane. Follow important channels so you get updates from relevant conversations. Mute chats that are not urgent. Pin conversations you check often. Right click a chat or channel and then select pin. For example, I just want to pin this chat. You can just right click that and here's the option to pin the chat. And you can mute that as well, or you can delete the chat as well. So you can use any of these by just right clicking the chat and you can just have these options to choose any of these. Set quiet hours. If your organization has that feature enabled, so you are not disturbed after study or work hours.